Well, the White House tonight said the new sanctions package announced earlier today is only the beginning. If Moscow escalates further against Ukraine, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken canceling a meeting with Russia's foreign minister over Putin's latest moves.
Make no mistake, this is only the sharp edge of the pain we can inflict.
In a White House press briefing tonight, the Biden administration laid out sanctions against 2 Russian banks and a group of oligarchs, cutting off Western financing.
Hit Russia's economy now and hit it hard.
President Biden believes the events now underway in Ukraine mark the beginning of a Russian invasion.
We will not allow Russia to claim the pretense of diplomacy. At the same time, it accelerates its march down the path of conflict and war.
After the Russian parliament granted President Vladimir Putin's request to deploy forces outside the country's borders, convoys of armored vehicles were seen rolling into 2 so-called separatist independent republics in the Donbas region of eastern Ukraine, Putin calling these troops peacekeepers. But today's shelling could be heard in the distance, with smoke coming from a power plant that was hit.
Who in the Lord's name does Putin think gives him the right to declare new so-called countries on territory that belong to his neighbors? This is a flagrant violation of international law.
President Biden also beefing up NATO's eastern flank, moving hundreds of U.S. troops and military equipment already stationed in Europe to Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania, as Putin now has 150,000 troops surrounding Ukraine.
He's clearly unhinged. And that, of course, is a dangerous situation.
Germany today announced it would halt the Nord Stream 2 pipeline project with Russia, bringing concerns about global energy prices should the conflict continue to escalate.
If the gas price will go up or whatever else, we should be prepared to pay a certain price, a minimal price, for what essentially will be preserving the world at peace as it has been since World War II.
Tonight at this White House press briefing and earlier today, President Biden stressed that he is taking steps to try to offset Americans being hit hard at the gas pump by trying to work with other major oil producers around the world to boost their supplies and possibly release oil reserves. Now, as far as any Russian retaliation for sanctions that are taking place right now, some are speculating that the private sector here in the U.S. should be prepared for potential cyber attacks, Russian cyber attacks. So we will just have to wait and see how this plays out over the next several days.
Also concerning. Dana Rebick with our update tonight. Thank you.